is that time. You know what time it is. It is for the greatest tokusatsu podcast that you may have just heard of. It's Toku Time!
I would like to say, ow.
Yeah, I mean, that hurt my ears too.
Look, I really brought it tonight, okay?
I took my headset off, and I can still hear you.
I have headphones in, so, you know, I have
Wait for it! Wait for it! Here it comes! Here it comes!
I can't hear it, so that's so bad.
Anyway. Alright, guys, here we go. It is episode something of the It's Toku Time podcast, but it's a very special episode because this is an episode of change. This is an episode of new beginnings. This is an episode of the past being the past and embracing a shining new future. This is officially the first day of 2021. We made it, guys. We made it. Let me. I need to get some crowd cheering on this one. I need to get some crowd. I'm just getting some crowd cheering. I'm getting some crowd cheering. Just pressing it again.
I'm forgetting you have a button that for that.
And one more. This is a really special episode because not only is it New Year's Day, the topic is also talking about a new age. We officially have the name of the new Super Sentai series, everyone! Yes!
More cheering. Pause cheering.
Clapping. Thank you. Clapping. Not cheering. My soundboard. My soundboard. My soundboard. You don't.
7. We're on episode 7.
You know what?
Pow. I don't know what the shell's going on.
You'll love it.
It's a prime time rapping.
Okay.
Goes down. Champion.
That is a long sound clip. Jesus. Okay. So, we have a new Super Sentai series. It is called Zenkai. And it's looking to be...
I love...
What's up?
I love that this, like, Go Kaiger, Zen Kaiger, I'm like, finally brought back the Kaiger.
Kaija! I love it. Dude, I'm really excited, though. I really am, because, like... It's not really something that...
It's new.
Yeah, it's really new. Like,
I like the idea.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like something that, like, it doesn't feel like a repeat. We're not getting dinosaurs again.
Thank God.
Look, there's nothing wrong with dinosaurs.
No, it's just an overused gimmick, kind of like how they do with cars.
That's fair.
How many because I've seen a lot of different like scans of like for the show. Like how many things do you guys know?
I
nothing.
know bits and pieces of what looks to be like the bits and pieces that, like, you know, come in the magazines and stuff like that that I've seen in like various Toku groups. There really hasn't. I haven't like gone and delved into the discussions or anything like that. But from the pics and stuff like that I've seen, I'm not unimpressed. Like this is like a brand new. It's a brand new thing. It's a new age. This is like what technically the second Sentai series of the Reiwa era.
I think so.
Yes.
I think Super Sentai is like a little bit behind Kamen Rider and that type of thing.
Well, okay, because Ryu Soldier kind of followed 2 decades. It was the last one of the Heisei era, but it also was still going at the beginning of the Reiwa era.
Yeah.
But as far as full series goes, it's not caught up because, you know, Kamen Rider is almost mid-season. on Blade
I,
or Saber rather.
Yeah.
Blade. Okay, that.
Yeah. Everybody should go check out this
Saber
new series
Scott.
called Kamen Rider Blade. It's really good.
It's not like it was from like 2000 and something.
I'm waiting for somebody to
Saber-
type Kamen Rider Blade was already a
Scott,
thing.
so.
But yeah. So right now we've got we've got Kikai Sentai Zenkaija.
Hi.
Kai. Look, I apologize to any of my listeners, or our listeners, my listeners, your listeners, he, they, she.
I think it's Kikai.
Yeah, I apologize. My Japanese, I am American, so I'm not intentionally butchering the language. I promise I'm not.
I think I had a dream about this moment once.
I have nightmares about these moments. Nightmares about these moments where people are like, you're not.
I mean, like this
you're
in
not
general, just the whole
pronouncing
conversation.
Really well. But I will say this. I can't remember the series. It is an older Sentai series. But
I can tell you if you just.
Yeah, Gyaka. That's what the main. That is what the main Sentai looks like. That's what he looks like. He looks like the leader of Gyaka.
Oh, big one.
Yes.
Yeah.
I haven't ever watched that one, so
no.
I haven't. I'm a bad Sentai fan. I've seen like
clips. It's hard to find Jack to watch because it's older, so you're not gonna be able to find it much.
But this one's really cool because you got one human and then you've got 4 robots. These robots are very look-alike to past Zords, including my boy Big Red.
I zoned out. I'm not gonna lie. I thought we were still talking about Jack.
Well,
I was like, wait a minute, no, they were human that became cyborg.
That's a whole other. That's like 2 decades ago.
That's why I was like, wait a minute.
Actually, it's 4.5 decades ago because it's the 45th anniversary.
That's pretty awesome.
I did see something on Instagram that Truett tagged me in. They are gonna have civilian form.
Yeah, I did see that. I saw that too. Like their forms are like they're still very robotic, but they're not.
I think how they're probably gonna do their forms is somewhat like how
Ninpu Sentai?
Cubes, animals.
Jew
Ranger.
What I think they're gonna
how
do
they do it
is, do you remember
are you
Hurricaneer?
Yeah. What about
Okay, remember how the Zord had that streamline form?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what they're gonna do. Like they have the bulky form, and then they're gonna streamline it to where they can fight better.
Yeah. Have you seen like the production? Have you seen like some of the one of the production pictures though? Like.
Not yet. I have only seen.
I've seen a few reactions to it. I've seen a few pictures of it and what's gonna happen. What might be happening.
It reminds me of like if you like see conventions of like people doing like Megazord cosplay. Like I don't know. I'm digging the look. I really am.
I agree.
You'll have to send me production. I've only seen the poster really.
I got you one. It's just a picture. It's just a picture of the 5 of them. It's just a picture of the
like in front of the building.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only one.
Yeah. But Toku Collectibles already has stuff out for it too.
Yeah. See, I like the fact that. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, sorry, but so this is getting a little bit ahead, but some product pictures show that the discs that they're using, just to remind me of a new version of Power Coins, which is probably how if they bring it to America, they're going to say what they are. But
shut up.
That's not the point of right now.
Shut up. Shut up.
The point of of the Ninja Star, or like the Ninja discs from Ninja Storm and Hurricaneer. Anyway, I think because like there's going to be discs for their individual forms, and then also Ranger ones that seem like they're either going to be for a team or for one of them to transform into. I think it's going to work more like The End, where they have a gun, they put the thing in, and then they shoot it, and then the dude appears, not they turn into said dude, because they already did that with Gokaiger. So I feel like they might be going more of a The End, Asco route with that, in my opinion.
I'm interested because I'm looking at it's called the Gear Tlinger. That's what their changer is, and of course they've got their buckle that they've got the buckle that's going to house the gears in it. And like if you get like the full set, you get the Gear Tlinger, five gears, and the buckle. What's cool is like we don't really get gun-based changers that often in Super Sentai.
Yeah, we haven't had one in a while.
But what really makes
we had one in
Ryu Soldier had the
Ryu Soldier,
the
Meso
changer.
Meso changer.
Yeah.
That's going to be Power Rangers Dino Knights. That's
Dino Fury.
Could have been, should have been Dino Knights for sure. Dino Nuts.
Hold on.
Oh, it is called Dino Fury. I'm sorry.
We need to talk about
I just said it. I didn't even.
We are not talking. We are not talking. Do not get me started about the Morpher. No.
That needs to be a future episode. How about that?
That's going to be an episode. That's going to be an
week.
episode. That's going to be an episode all on its own on how American products versus Japanese products when it comes to Sentai related and Kamen Rider, or well, no, not Kamen Rider, but Sentai related stuff. How it just doesn't add up, doesn't add up, and that Hasbro needs to quit giving us bulky, hard to use, really lackluster products that barely have any resemblance of what the Sentai counterparts is, and how dare they not have any henshin sounds whatsoever for this new Morpher. The key is bulky, the thing looks gigantic. What is with the little plate on it, because it doesn't turn like the Ryu Soldier one is supposed to. The key doesn't flip, the sounds are awful, and will you quit, for the love of God, quit adding the punching sound effects. I want to wear it without it making noise unless I designate it to make noise.
Eddie, save it for the episode.
I'm done. This podcast is over. I'm done. I'm gone.
Can I just
I'm dying over here.
Can I to continue on from that?
Okay.
Can I say some responses? Some like first responses to Zenkaiger that I found online.
Go ahead.
While Eddie takes a cold shower to steam off.
I'm gonna play with my Ryu Soul Changer.
A lot of people are saying that yes, it does look like Big One. It also looks like the Red Ranger from the first season because of the eyes mainly, and then it also reminds people of Kamen Rider Mach wearing the dragon shield. That's what that's a few of the responses I found, and that they're trying to make it more like Kamen Rider.
Yeah.
So, because Kamen Rider is more popular than Super Sentai in Japan, so they're trying to make it more because Super Sentai is not doing as well as it was.
Okay, well, again, if you think about it, it hasn't been doing that well, and then people were trying to say that Saber is doing horrid because of Ghost, and like, Saber's doing really good right now.
Yeah.
This is what it's supposed to sound like, Hasbro.
God, I knew it! I knew it!
Yeah, it's also supposed to spin the whole way around. Okay, Eddie.
Back on subject this time.
Dude, I love you, but that's another episode.
Okay. So anyway, back to the product though. Okay, so the thing that pops out with the Gear Tlinger, that really catches my eye is the fact that it has a crank. So it makes me
Yeah,
wonder
that's
if it makes me wonder if you're like, because if you also look at the barrel, it looks to be like a barrel of like a minigun, a Gatling gun. So like I
Yeah.
think what
But
it's
it
supposed
kind
to
of goes into the name pun, so that would make sense.
yeah, I think what it's supposed what the way you do is like you'll slide it in, you'll crank it, you know, obviously there'll be noise and stuff like that, and then you pull the trigger and you know you got the you'll have the transformation sounds and all that kind of stuff. I'm really interested in I cannot wait. I cannot wait. The best part about whether it doesn't matter if you're a Power Ranger fan, a Sentai fan, a Kamen Rider fan, all fans look forward to the very first transformation, the very first henshin, the very first roll call. Like
Definitely.
it's just one of those moments that just every fan looks forward to because every fan is just that's just that moment. You know, like after a while, you know, like 30 episodes in, you're just like, you know, you're like, yeah, Geki Blue, Geki, you know, all this kind of stuff. But like, I don't know why I chose Geki Ranger, but
Because Geki was a good series.
Geki was a great series. But anyway, staying on topic, you know, this is also I use this opportunity. This is
Oh God.
you good?
You made me almost die laughing, dude. I'm working on it.
Hex yeah. So I use this instance because I'm not one of those collector fans that like can just go out and buy everything. I have a child. I have bills I've got to pay. I've got debt that I got to pay off, you know, so I don't have a lot of free money. So I have to spend my money wisely. So I always like these first henshin scenes is usually where I look and go, okay, let's see if the product is worth buying. It's a weird thing because
It's like a demo. You're trying to look for a demo of the toy, basically.
it is.
Before you buy it.
It really is because I mean, obviously, it's not going to do what they show on the show. That's obvious. The day that I turn on my 01 driver and like all of a sudden the armor appears on me is also the day that you guys will probably never hear from me ever again. I will get killed in action trying to do Kamen Rider stuff.
Same.
But it is an opportunity for me to see, okay, how does it use it, all this kind of stuff, and then you know then I decide it's like, okay, well, you know, maybe I do want to buy it. Now with the Zenkai with Zenkaiger, it's extreme. This actually may be different for me because this is the first time that I'm going to be watching an anniversary series for Super Sentai as it releases.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm guessing we're getting around March release date because that's when everything, like, because right now on Toku Collectibles everything's on pre-order, everything ships out March of this year. So
yeah,
it looks like the show's slated for the show's slated for a March release. It looks like, and so like, you know, it gives me plenty of time to make it gives me plenty of time to get the money. It gives me plenty of time to make the decision of whether or not I want to get just a changer or do I want to get the buckle set. I'll probably get the buckle set with the gun.
Same.
Just because, I mean, why not? But I don't know what to expect as far as how the show is going to play out because take Gokaiger for instance. It was its own anniversary series.
It was so beautiful.
Oh, it was fantastic.
Yeah.
And it breathed life into like the entirety that was Super Sentai all the way from the beginning. And you know, like, I mean, one of my favorite scenes is watching Gokai Red. He's battling all these minions, and the entire time he's just changing, constantly going through different. Just such a great scene.
I know which one you're talking about.
I think I know which one you're talking about too. It was a great scene.
A fantastic scene. I want to see something like that. That is my expectations. Storytelling is great, but I want to see some iconic fight scenes that if you're an anniversary show, I want to see some iconic fight scenes representative of those past.
Yeah. And also something that came from some of the tokusatsu the crossover movie between Kamen Rider and Superhero Tyson. There we go. Where each of the Gokaigers turned into an O's form. I agree with you. I want something like that. That's definitely something. Obviously not turning into O's because I already did that, but you get my point.
That would be awesome. And as soon as I get a Mobirate changer, I'm getting a set of the O's keys just because.
I already have them. They're on my wall.
And I need to get. Speaking of changers, I need to get mine back from you.
You do. I've got it sitting up. It's very much protected. It's nobody's able to reach it. I'm barely able to reach it. So.
Yeah. What's funny is sorry, I'm back from not dying. My very first morpher was that exact morpher. Well, my very first Sentai morpher was Gokai Silvers.
My very first Sentai toy was his spear.
You're welcome.
My very first Sentai toy was either the Mobirates, or it was before I knew that Power Rangers RPM and Go-Onger toys were not compatible. I got the Green Zord from eBay.
Oh, it's okay.
Still love
without realizing it, my technical very first Sentai morpher would be Geki Violets because the American version acts just like the Japanese one.
And that no,
always good.
Nathan, no, Moving on.
We don't need flashbacks.
We don't need me going in a rant again and about how that could.
No. I'm just saying, like, going off of our like expectations for awesome scenes. Get into like some theories that we're hoping to might happen. Like something that because in my personal opinion, I think the 6th Ranger, like assuming that all the Ranger Zords is what I'm calling them right now, can turn into different past Zords or past Megazords.
That would be cool.
That would be awesome. But imagine if the 6th Ranger got to turn into every single 6th Ranger Zord or Megazord. That's my first. That was my first thought. Just going off of that. But I feel like the 6th Ranger is going to have something to do with past 6th Rangers, or bring on like a whole like category of them. I feel like they're gonna be like categorized between them all.
I feel like it's bold of us to assume that we're getting a 6th. I'm not saying that it won't happen. I'm saying that there could be a chance that they throw a curveball and we just get the 5. Is it is it likely that we'll get just 5? Probably not. We'll probably get a 6th. But
well, I mean, Down Thunder only had 5, but they added on from 3 to 5.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not completely out of the realm of possibility, but with them starting with 5, going off of past experiences, I do think it would be 6, but it would be interesting if they just don't add anybody else. That would be interesting.
Yeah.
Definitely something different.
I think that's pretty cool idea though. Like if they could turn into past Zords and even
or at least a stylized version like what they are.
Yeah. Well then, I would like to see Tokuger's Zord brought back. Yes.
We all know why you want to see that, Mr. OnlyFans.
Oh my. Okay, first of all, but second of all. I am not promoting that on here, but
you shouldn't.
But it is funny. In a sense, it is funny. Like that is why we will probably never get Tokuger ever adapted in America just because of that.
And it does kind of like talk about like some darker themes in some parts.
It just is hilarious. It is just hilarious. Even if they don't do that, I actually do like the look of Tokuger's Zord. So.
Zord.
So but I like trains. So.
Do you guys have any theories other than just like hoping for awesome, iconic moments? Is there any other ideas that you guys have that you hope might be?
I'm gonna say this now. If we don't see the Gokaijers, I'm gonna be upset.
Oh yeah.
Coming in on a giant flying pirate ship.
No, can you just imagine Guy seeing all of them like, wait, what?
We're going
Swords?
on a trip in our favorite pirate
Guy would be
ship.
like,
Actually, it works, surprisingly.
He would get a friggin' paper bag and start hyperventilating into it. Then Joe comes up. It's like, Guy, are you okay? Zords, they're walking Zords.
That would be hilarious. And like when he sees them, it just like zooms in on like their heads and like their chests.
And he
Just being like, because like their chest pieces for I'm just calling them their American names. The Wild Force Megazord and the Mighty Morphin Megazord, they look like their counterparts. So like it would just zoom in on like the parts that like make them look the most like them, other than their heads.
Yeah.
I'd be like, have like that sort of funny scene.
I don't know why Gokaiger was just so good. It just was.
It flowed. It just flowed.
It worked. Right. I enjoyed it. I've always. What was it? What was the? I have another theory, but Eddie, do you have any other theories that you wanted to spout out?
I don't have a theory.
I have no.
I
have none, so don't ask me.
I don't have a theory, but what I do have is an anticipation. I am anticipating, or I am very, very interested in who the bad guy is going to be.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Are we getting a past bad guy? Are we getting many past bad guys? Or are we getting some new guy altogether?
Or is it just gonna be the bad guys from
the hero
Gokaiger coming back again?
The look, what makes a hero a hero? What defines a hero? The villain.
Yeah.
The villain. The villain defines the hero. It really does. Without a good villain, you're not going to have a good hero story. I'm just saying. That's why Zero One was as great as it was as far as Kamen Rider goes. Because, I mean, look, we're already past spoiler. It's been long time. We're in another...
It's been almost a year.
Yeah, it's been almost a year. Like, there's no sense in trying to be like, oh, spoiler territory. No.
I mean, you just said it, so now people know.
Right. What made it so great is that the bad guy wasn't necessarily just
a bad guy.
It was, but it wasn't that the bad guy was the bad guy. It was that the bad guy was also more than just a bad guy. He was an ideal. He was an emotion.
Oh, we're talking about
We're talking about.
No, we're just talking about Day-Boss.
I'm talking about Arc. I'm talking about Arc. Okay, was a manifestation of AI and human malice. And so when we had that moment when Arc was destroyed and then came back as the hero,
that was great. That was a great.
That was insane when the good guy ended up falling and becoming the bad guy. That was intense. It was emotional. It was good, and so it made
another great thing
all so much better when it made it all so much better when the ending came and everything became good again. Like, it made that ending so much better. So I'm so excited to see how this is going to play out, how their bad guy is going to play out.
I definitely. I think I have a little bit of an idea because something that's I know we're supposed to be talking about Zenkai, and I do have a point that I want to say about that as well. But something else with 01 was that they actually gave a reason behind using his first form again for the final fight. It wasn't just, oh, this is my last form, and using the power of love and friendship. They actually showed there was an actual reason. There was an actual, like, it was a different transformation, different sound, It just happened to look the same because there was an upgraded version of the normal
Oh yeah, what was it called
Rising
again?
Hopper key. It was
Realizing
more of the actual reason.
Realizing
Hopper,
which was
is
really
what it turned into.
right, which was really cool because the OP for Kamen Rider was called Realize. So like it being called Realizing Hopper and how like yeah, like I was like that's cool.
That's funny.
I want that key. I want that key. I need that key.
It comes in like a big set that comes with like talking ones too, and like I hate when they do that.
I know.
Same thing with Arc Scorpion.
I know, but I have every key from Zero.
He does.
I have every key that Aruto has from 0-1, aside from the Assault Grip to go with my Shining Hopper key, but I'll eventually get it.
Yeah.
And
find it.
I have the 0-2 piece. I want the Realizing key. That way I have I even have like I have all of the other forms, the Freezing Bear and you know.
Are you gonna get the Arc 1 driver or the Arc driver? That recently came out.
I don't know.
That is another form.
I don't know because I mean obviously we're going off topic here, but it is what it is.
I'll get back to it. Don't worry.
Yeah, we'll get back to it. But as for so Daring Heart Cosplay can attest to this. He's my best. Yeah. He's my bestest friend, and he's the guy who introduced me into Kamen Rider, and he can definitely tell you that it was really hard for me to like slow down once I really started rolling on trying to get stuff. I had a goal to get when I started my journey with Kamen Rider 0-1, I had a goal to get every driver from that series. But there was so many drivers, and Saber is doing the same gosh darn thing, but I won't rant about it. But
that's a different episode.
I have decided that I'm going to stick with getting drivers of characters that I either plan on cosplaying with or just really like. I have my 1000 driver because I actually will probably cosplay as Gaiamatsu. I will plan on cosplaying as Hirobi, but I'm going to cosplay as post Kamen Rider 0-1 Hirobi, the version that we'll get to see in a real-time movie.
Yeah.
I already have an Aruto cosplay that I've made. Like it's complete. It's ready. That's about it. I will say though, I do kind of want to get a Shot Riser just because I really like the driver. But chances, like right now, the price is like super high. So, yeah.
Yeah, you have to like wait for like a re-release, like they did with Dangerous Zombie and stuff.
Yeah,
Dangerous Zombie.
Look, I will have a Buggle driver.
I
I will eventually get it. Boggle up. Love it, absolutely love it. But, but yeah, no, I just.
Yeah, so this is how I'm going to kind of bring us back to this. So, in the what the hell? Okay, sorry.
Toku.
In the I was saying the wrong season.
I know.
In Go Busters versus Go Kaiju movie.
Ah!
I know this is long. Yeah, I think you know what I'm gonna bring up. The Mecha Ranger keys.
Yep.
Now,
there it was.
Okay. This is just gonna be my weird theory going off of this. Okay, they already have, because they used. I'm not gonna know all of them. I'm sorry. I'm gonna switch back and forth between American and Japanese. Deal with it.
How dare you?
Daijujin, which is also the Dino Megazord, the Red Dragon Zord, Gao King, Magi King, Daiboken, and Kikitoja, and also one that I do not know the name of.
Oh no.
Which is from before.
Oh no.
People know what I'm talking about. So imagine if stick with me here for a second. If they come up instead of just having 5, just having 6, what if they come up with having 9 Rangers?
No. So you mean
Going off of the base of all of the
Shield Ranger.
Yes, that one, I believe. Oh yeah. Because then there'll be because in the movie they used 7 different Mecha Ranger keys. And just from what we know of right now, 4 of those, because obviously they're not using keys. I know that, I'm not dumb.
Right.
But 4 of them are still being represented in these 4 new Rangers, or Buddy Roids, or whatever you want to call them.
Buddy Roids, please.
No.
You get my point.
No, I know,
imagine if the 6th, 7th, 8th, or whatever are also going to be based off of these same Ranger, or these 3 mechas from the Ranger key set of the Gokaiger Go Buster movie.
That would be nice.
Just having a nice, clean, these are the ones that we're mainly going to be using. But also, I feel like the 6th Ranger might also be like, oh, I'm going to use all the anniversary ones, and we're going to say, like, Okayo as a thing, or something.
Nathan, no.
Nathan, yes.
Nathan, no!
What did I do?
Well, okay, actually, for that price, I'll allow it.
Is it not cool?
For being that low, yeah, go ahead.
It's so cool.
What are you guys even talking about?
Okay, so I am being a bad boy, and I am being a bad boy, and I am currently on To Collectibles, and I have gone from looking at the Zenkaiger stuff to looking at the Kamen Rider 01 stuff, like I should not be doing.
And he found something.
I found the Hellrise Progrise key, and it is a 01 specified Progrise key, and I want it.
I also want it, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie.
You've seen it, right?
It's pre-order for like 53, so I'm like, okay, that's not bad.
And you can make a $25 deposit. It drops in April. It looks like it was supposed to release in. It looks like the first release was supposed to be for February. Then March. March is already sold out. The pre-order is still open for April. And I probably will get it. But we have... Okay, we cannot... So, let's go back to Zenkaiger.
Okay, so what do you think about my Mecha Ranger key theory? What do you guys think about that?
I think
or the 6th Ranger being based off of Gokaiyo?
I think
that'd be kind of cool.
I think it could be plausible. It's just like right now with as new as the idea is, with as new as everything is, anything and everything is possible. Everything is up in the air, and the only thing we really have slated in stone is their device for changing and their look. We don't even know.
We also do have some looks of not just their coins, but other season coins as well.
So we are getting other season coins. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't know you guys didn't know that. But so there are going to be other seasons, but they're not going to be their mecha. There's a difference. That's what I was saying in the beginning, that it will look more like the end type of weapon, because they're putting, like, let's say they're putting like the Jew Ranger coin, and then they put it in and they shoot out. I would assume the Red Ranger, because that's just the picture that they have on the coin, and we don't have any evidence. Like, I haven't seen anything where it's going to be any other Ranger other than the Red Ranger. We don't know if we're going to get like a blue Jew Ranger coin, because all of them, other than the ones for the main characters, for like the Dino, for the main characters, like their coins, they're all just like the same color. All just like that golden color that like you see on like the rim and like the outside, like the behind of the coin that you see in like their big poster thing.
Yeah.
But instead of like just the stereotypical, or not their logo, it'll show the logo for the season on the back, On the front, it shows the Red Ranger, whoever it may be, and then the number of what that season is.
So that's
yeah,
what those numbers. Those what the numbers are for. Okay.
Yeah, I know I sent it to a comrade group saying that those numbers that you see on like their coins, like on their individual, like the one who's like I'm calling them the mecha coins. For theirs, it actually is like for Daijujins, just calling them their things. It has an 18 on it, and that was the 18th season in Super Sentai. And then Gao King, same thing. It's going along those lines.
Okay. All right. I'll bite. I like it. I can dig it.
It does heavily remind me of Ranger Keys, though. So either they're going to release other Rangers. I don't know how they're going to work. I don't know how the other Ranger coins will work yet. Not a lot of people do.
The question is, are they going to do exactly what they did with Gokaiger as far as product line goes and release 1.5 million different coins?
God. I don't think so because we know what their coins look like their main ones, and then we also know what the first I think 2 candy toy sets look like, and we don't see any other colored Ranger other than the Red Ranger.
So then the other coins could be other Zords.
That's the thing that I'm kind of confused about because their coins for Daiju, I'm calling them their Megazord names. Deal with it.
Yeah.
For their individual coins, they're colored. There's a Daijujin coin, and then there's also a Jew Ranger coin. There's 2 different coins.
Weird. I don't know.
They could just double up and be like, "There's ones for Mecha, and then there's one for Rangers." I don't. But then
they absolutely could though, because I mean.
But again, there's nothing. There's no from the first 2 candy toy sets and from the hengine device by itself and in the pack, we don't see any other Zords other than the 4 main ones that we've seen pictures for already.
Right.
There's no extra ones. We don't see anything for Engine O. We don't see anything for Shinken O. There's a lot of O's, but you get my point.
Yeah. It'll be. I don't know. I'm looking at it from a show perspective, but I'm also looking at it. Let's be honest. This is Toei we're talking about, so.
Yeah.
Gotta get those toys. Yeah. Gotta get those toys sold. You know what I'm saying?
Even if they don't show them in the show, most likely there will be other Ranger, a Jew Ranger Blue coin for the Jew Rangers, and you get my point.
Absolutely. That's just.
Probably also be ones where they will be colored, the individual ones, but being in candy toy sets because there's full bottles. I know we're going back to Kamen Rider, but there's ones where they're the normal colors, and then there's also the ones where they're metallic colors.
Yeah, the sparkling rabbit, sparkling tank.
Oh no, not even that. In the candy toy set, you can get either a translucent, which is the deluxe ones, a solid color, which is I think the only one that people mainly care about is the Momo Taro's full bottle, which is just a plain color. It's not see-through at all. And then there's the metallic ones as well. That is just a normal full bottle, but it's instead of being just a plain red, let's go with Momo, it will be a metallic red.
Right.
Most likely that will probably also be what they do. There'll be 2 versions, one's shiny, one's not. It's like Pokemon.
Well. Alright then. I can dig it.
Yeah, I didn't know what you guys knew or not. That's why I was trying to.
No,
all the information I do know.
I'm not gonna say I'm spoiler free. I have very limited. I'm not deliberately searching up information for this. I'm not deliberately looking into it. Mostly because I do want to be surprised, and I do like the pleasant surprises of stumbling across maybe a Facebook post about Zenkaiger being oh, this is what it is now. It was kind of whenever I was really excited in the Kamen Rider chat, it was oh yeah, Zenkaiger toys are out. Let's go look at them, and then I go look at them, and I'm oh my god, the Changer, it's so cool, and all this kind of stuff, just little surprises like that it makes me feel like it makes me feel like a kid again.
Yeah.
Like getting excited about like a brand new toy set, like because I would remember, like I mean, let's be honest, like we remember old school toy commercials, and we would get excited when like a new set of toys would come out from like from something that like we're a fan of, like when like it was like Mighty Morphin Power Ranger toys. It was like now they have flying unicorn motorcycle Gatling transformation cannons with skateboards, and you're just like, and you're
I'm
just
gonna
look. This is
because I found pictures of them, but they're like I'm gonna call them like Zord Warrior modes, and then like they're more humanesque form as well.
This was
that's what I was talking about. That's what I was talking about.
This was this was the 90s, so like that kind of concept isn't exactly
Look, I'm gonna be honest. I love the Beast one.
Yeah, it reminds me of like Kraven the Hunter.
A little bit, yeah.
It does. Oh my god.
And then like some people were like complaining, being like, "Oh, we're not gonna have like a female, like a human female." And then like people start sending pictures being.
Oh wait,
and then people like start sending pictures being like.
I'm sorry. I thought this was 2021. I thought this was 2021, where we could look at a robot and be like, "I'd check its oil."
Okay, look. If we're gonna go on that one, look at Kyuranger. Look at the Cupid one.
Yeah, like I just sent a picture. Like you can look at Gosei Knight. You can look at Beast. Beat J Stag. Or,
Beast Stag.
I know who you're talking about. Gosei Knight.
Since we're on
I just found this new picture that actually does confirm that in their more mechanical modes, they will still be using their morphers.
Yeah, I saw that whenever I was doing my. I saw that whenever I was doing my Google search.
See, even these suits are still streamlined, unlike the concept art.
Yeah.
Yeah, the concept art makes it. Okay, so here, I'm just gonna show you these pictures. So these are the ones for their individual forms.
Okay, hold on.
They're sending right now.
All right, let me say what I was gonna say. I like those.
Oh, sorry, go ahead. I'm getting more excited about it as I'm talking. So
Fun fact that we're on the anniversary episode of an anniversary season.
Oh.
Okay, Kyuranger. I can't remember her name right now. The Pink Ranger. That's Luca.
Huh.
Oh.
That is Luca's voice act. That is Luca from Gokaiger. She voices that ranger.
Oh right, and then like they had to have like the Gokaigers come in for an episode, and it was so weird because like they got to talk to each other.
And she was also in Kamen Rider. She was in 01.
Oh yeah, the little buddy bot thing.
No way, that was her.
That's Luca. She was a little buddy bot thing.
I knew the voice sounded familiar.
Okay, so those are the. This is a better picture, actually. So the pictures I sent, I'm going to be sending a better one, actually.
How dare you?
All the 5 coins that we see, those are all their coins. On the backs of each one is the same logo. But for all of the other seasons, it's going to be their logo. Like for Gokaiger, it'll show Gokai Red on the front with the 35. On the back, it'll be their season logo. That's
It was Raptor. Raptor was her name. Okay, you know what hurts me most about this? I was just on Toku Collectibles, and those are the sets for coming up. The pre-orders are closed.
Yeah, I think these are the candy toy sets that are coming out.
No. No, the pre-order for the Tlinger is still open.
No, for the coins.
Oh, just the coins by himself.
Yeah, just because what he just sent.
These coins, yeah.
Yeah, what he just
sent. And then
sent,
I also see a picture of somebody comparing the box for the Zen Gatler with a McDonald's box.
I need to see that. I'm sorry.
Oh, wait, they have artwork for the box already?
Yeah. Do I send it?
Please.
Ready? Do you want me to send it?
Yeah, go for it.
I mean, we're talking about Zenkaiger, so why not? Oh, I see what you're talking about.
Happy Meal.
I mean,
Yeah. Oh, and then here's
Japan's version of a Happy Meal.
I love it. I love it.
and then there's a picture of that ranger. I don't remember all of their names. I'm sorry. I'm a horrible fan.
46. Is
Whoa. I'm sorry. Did they
Whoa.
just pull a guess what's next on us?
I think they
Okay,
just
it
did.
says okay. From
Hold on.
where I got it from.
Hold on. I gotta do.
After a legend team up with Zenkaiger.
Hold on. I gotta do something really quick. Hopefully I can do this.
Kind of looks like the Omega Ranger.
Yeah, a little bit.
No, dude. I'm trying to do a screen. I'm trying to do a screen share. Keep that open.
Oh, this one?
Hold on. No, not this one. Where is it?
I like it.
There it is. There. That way they should be able to see it. And I'm gonna pull the image up all the way. That way they can see what we're seeing. I apologize for being a bad podcaster. You guys are probably like, what are they looking at?
We're still learning.
Oh God, I just found this picture of like the main Zenkaiger, and he's standing like he's Superman.
Oh please, I need that.
Do we have any images of him outside of the suit?
No, I heard that pictures of like the actual actor will be coming out like later this year.
I love it.
Later this month. I'm sorry.
I love that look. It is very much.
I'm sorry.
It's very much Sentai and it's very much Kamen Rider. I'm
feeling that. I love that.
And here's box art for the candy toys.
Yeah. I saw that box art on Toku Collectibles.
Yeah. We're just making sure everybody's on the same.
Yeah.
Then there's a picture of like the dude who only shows up during like anniversaries and like his chest thing changes from like Aqua Red, and then they just show a picture of the Zenkaigers. Just like, haha, he evolved again. And now he's white.
All right, so
I can't wait to see him.
All right, so I feel like this is a good time to like go ahead and start wrapping up for our episode. Now, what I want to do is I want to do something really special. And I was really hoping that Wade was here tonight. But Wade, it's all right. I was really hoping Wade was here tonight because I wanted to do this. I wanted this to be like something super special, something super symbolic and stuff like that. I am not a believer of New Year's resolutions. I believe that New Year's resolutions are goals that we set for ourselves that we know that we have no interest in actually committing to. Now, that is not a strike at people that absolutely do it. To the person that made the New Year's resolution to go to the gym in 2020 and did so as much and as often as possible, I salute you. I salute you especially because 2020 was such a trash year. And I know going to the gym was really hard. And there were times that you could not go to the gym. But I can envision those people that had that determination, said, I didn't need a gym. They started to continue working out from home just because they would not be deterred. So to those people, I applaud you. But I am not a believer of New Year's resolutions per se. What I am, though, is a believer at no matter what, looking forward and looking to the future. And as we look towards the future of not only Super Sentai, but Tokusatsu in general, because this could be a year that changes happen. The rumors are out there. We don't have to discuss them here right now, but we know what the rumors are. We know there are rumors for Sentai. We know there are rumors for Kamen Rider. And we definitely know about the rumors for Power Rangers. And that's an unknown factor. And it's weird. And it's kind of creepy and scary. Because we don't know whether it's good or it's bad. But what I want to do right now is for us to each say something that they are looking forward to in their future in this year 2021. Whether it's something that's already established or something that you hope to establish. It doesn't even have to be personal. Just be something that like you could be like I would like to see you could even say something I would like to see a dinosaur based Kamen Rider series. It could even be something like that. But
Please.
I want right. I want you guys to take a moment to reflect and think about it. I'll go first because I already have mine in my head.
I have heads up. I have no idea what's going on because my voice chat just kind of died.
Oh well, what I was gonna say is just basically like say something that you are excited about for the future of 2021. It could be something. It could be something going on in your life. It could be something that you're expecting that you already know is going to happen in your life. Something that you're hoping will happen in your life. Something that you have. I'm not going to say a resolution, but a goal maybe that you wish to achieve, or something that it doesn't even have to be personal. Like I said, it could be something as basically like a dinosaur Kamen Rider series. Just for reiteration, Toei. Mine is that my goal is for this podcast to be the biggest tokusatsu podcast out there. My goal is for the brand to become something that is talked about in these online chats, in these groups on Facebook, these Reddit forums, Discord servers, TikTok videos. The
like
age,
a household name.
Exactly. When people think of tokusatsu podcasts, the first one I want them to think of is It's Toku Time, a podcast of four guys ranting and raving about people in spandex. That is my goal.
That's a good one.
Snapping like a jazz club. Sorry.
Okay, I was like, there he is.
Don't everybody go at once, I guess.
I guess I'll go next if that's okay with you guys.
Yeah.
So I could say a stupid one and say that I hope that my package for my Kamen O's Kamen Saber my Kamen O's Saber Wonder Ride book shows up before Sunday, but because I finally got one and I'm excited for it. But the thing I'm hoping for by the end of 2021 is for this show and for my own show, Demon Interviews, shameless plug, to do well. Like, Demon Interviews is on the brink of 350 right now. I'm hoping that by this time next year I can say that it's on the brink of 500, on the brink of 1,000. I would love to say something like that. How it's going, hopefully I'll be able to say it's on the brink of 500, but I know like I said, more of a vain like thing, but that is what I'm hoping. Is just for the things that we're creating to be acknowledged by others and not just a small amount of people, so we can help others as well. Because that's what Demon Interviews is about, is helping smaller creators get up higher, get more opportunities and stuff like that.
Nice.
I mean, I can get money for it, but I mean that's another stupid one. But
yeah,
I had to end mine with a joke. I'm sorry. Can't end mine on a serious note. You know me.
I don't know you.
Daring Heart Cosplay, what's your goal for 2020, meester?
Can you not do that? That's creepy. Well, honestly, this one's a little personal for me. That my new job goes swimmingly and it is less stressful.
And with that, he's out of here, folks. No,
He's back.
Sorry, I couldn't hear Daring Heart.
Yeah, it happened to me earlier. I couldn't hear any of you. But yeah, that my new job goes swimmingly. Because I'm ready to leave the stress that 2020 brought for me in my last one. And 1 second. Sorry, wife was talking to me. And my second one is that, okay, going off what Springy did, is that my new costume piece gets here soon. I can get the rest of it by this year, and I can get started on Power Ranger this year.
Yes.
But
My helmet
I
should
want
be
Casey
coming
Jones
in.
to happen.
Yes. My helmet for my Blue Ranger should be coming in very soon. I'm really, really, really hoping. Found out that my maker has been out of state for the holidays.
Oh no.
So they've been out of state for the holidays. So they're coming back. They should be everything should be fixed up and stuff like that. They're just ready to put some packing peanuts together and put it in a box and send it off to little old me. And I'll do an unboxing video on the YouTube channel. So if you guys aren't following us on YouTube already, go ahead and head over. It's the same name. It's Toku Time.
And you need to morph. You need to
And
morph on
also,
TikTok.
I've been doing Demon Review, so if you have any questions on that, or you can also go over there, and I have been reviewing for Tokusatsu, Kamen Rider, cosplay-based things, so...
Oop, I forgot one. And that when I start doing Twitch streams, it goes good. Because I'm nervous as hell to do those.
Oh.
Stop that. That's creepy.
Alright, guys, that's going to be it for our show. But before we do that, this podcast was not only sponsored by Anchor.fm, the #1 podcasting area. If you like making podcasts, and you even like doing them for free, as in, you could post your podcast for free and whatnot. Go to Anchor FM. Go to Anchor FM. They have a wonderful, easy-to-use website and app, and it is completely free to use. They give you tools to work with. If you're a novice or even an expert podcaster, it is the #1 drop and stop spot. So head on down over to Anchor. Give us a sub while you're there. And begin your awesome podcast of 2021. Now, back to the real sponsor of the show. The show is sponsored because he's already plugged it himself. I should charge him extra.
Yes.
$35,000. No. I know we agreed.
All the money in the world.
I know we agreed on 3 cents, but now $35,000. Daddy's got stuff to buy. But this podcast is sponsored by Demon Interviews. Our own wonderful Springy from Demon Interviews. So if you guys like interview talk show based formats, this is the place to be. He interviews cosplayers. He interviews Toku nerds. He interviews all sorts of people with a whopping 345 subscribers on YouTube since September 14th, 2018, and a roaring 12,846 views. This dude...
Look that up. I don't even know how many views I have.
Look, I do my homework, sir. It's also on your About page on YouTube, so...
I actually need to know that, so thank you. I appreciate that. Sorry, go ahead.
But if you guys like interview-based stuff, this guy is awesome, and he does do reviews. And so if you guys are like me and you guys want to learn a little bit about a Toku product before you spend your money on it, because let's be honest, shit's not cheap.
Nope.
Check out his videos. Like, dude does really good detailed reviews on these products, and that is because this is coming from a man who is passionate about what he is talking about. So
Yep.
go give him a look. Go give him a follow. Go give him a subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Pound that like button 1,376,862 times.
0.5.
Show him some love. And before I go, I just want to let you guys know something. 2021 is what you make it. 2020 was an absolute awful year. We tried to make it our best, but sometimes our best wasn't good enough.
Nope.
This year, on the other hand, let's keep that same energy that we had going into 2021. Let's do it. Let's go in there. And above everything, do not buy... You know what? Nope. Gonna stop there before I go. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening to It's Toku Time. You guys have an absolutely wonderful night. Yeah.